No, I'm kidding.
Alright, camera one is
I have
rolling.
one rolled.
There it goes.
Camera two is rolling. And camera three?
Rolling.
Camera 3 is rolling like 30 minutes ago.
It's good to know. And in 5, 4, 3.
Hello, this is Graham with Level To The Room interviewing the Zeta, all the way from Venezuela, and more recently all the way from wherever they played last.
Yeah, I think that was Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
Yeah,
Fort
that was
Myers,
it.
Florida.
We're such a nice guys at this place called Nice Guys.
Nice guys.
Yeah.
They were all nice guys and nice guys.
Danny is super stoked because it's a vegan pizzeria.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And
that's sweet.
dude, like every time we ended up a song, it's like, okay, here we are. Where's the pizza? Like, I want to eat pizza.
Every time we
Every song.
we finish to play and where's the pizza? Where's the pizza?
We always pick this one that is called Don't Be Afraid, Go Vegan.
It's a, but you ask,
It's so good. Like,
It's so good. So good.
don't worry, baby.
On that one, you will have like onions, and I remember mushrooms and vegan cheese, and my favorite part is the balsamic reduction and the green thing on top, the arugula. There you go.
Also, I think the vegan cheese it's like a house recipe of them.
they
or
make it
something
themselves.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and they're so nice. So all the food with love tastes good.
That's where you played the show. Was inside this pizzeria.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
So
is
you have a
always-
stage and everything, or are you just like in the corner?
So we always
It has a stage,
we always
a little
play-
one, but it's comfortable
Yeah,
enough.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's
I've
pretty
never heard
tight,
anything
and
like
you
that
play in
before.
there, and people is like eating, and you know.
And
like-
Danny's bringing food always, like too, and so it's like I don't know, like a little potluck situation every time we go.
Naturally, I mean,
Like-
without food, there would be no dating.
Yeah.
And yeah. And imagine, just playing there, dude. The smell got you so inspired.
Yeah.
You're like coming up with new riffs on the spot. And it's like, man, that smells like shred right there. So, I mean, how's the tour been this year? Nice and comfortable for you? Has it been crazy at all? You get used to it at this point?
We love it. We feel at home when we're touring. I think.
We better love it.
Yeah.
You chose it as a profession, like officially at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, we were looking for that since always. So we're pretty.
Yeah, it was like
now.
a dream. When Danny and I started playing together, it was 2003, and we were just little kids in the high school yard talking about it, and we're like, when we get to play all the year, it's gonna be sick, and 15 years pass by, and we're like, are we gonna do this, like, finally, like, are we going to fulfill this dream that we've had? And it just everything came in place for us to do it, like.
Yeah, because you know that the usual thing is when you try to tour, you can do like 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Something happened, the band like break apart, you gotta come back home, you gotta fix like the rest of your life. So we were like trying hard all these years to find a way to build a formula to be
just be able to perpetual motion, basically.
Yeah.
Keep yourself going.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a constantly like a emotional roller coaster, But well, you just gotta find a way to drive it.
But it looks like family. That's how you figured out how to make it work.
Yeah.
You just created
know,
a family.
you know.
Put all in the band, brought all the music equipment. You just went for it.
And it does feels like family. Also because we came here together, and we're all that we have. Like, we count on each other. We built a home together.
Well, I don't know if you realize that, but you bring that with you wherever you go. you know, everyone who comes to your show, they feel that, you know, when you're on stage, you know, they feel like they're a part of your family. You know, that you're just here visiting, you know, you're like, oh, hey, you know, we're back again, you know, just to see you guys.
The Venezuelan cousins,
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful that you say, because it's something that we had to find, you know, because we were like feeling so homesick for so long, and then we realized that the home is where the heart is, you know, so let's build that heart together. And all the stuff that we do every day and all our like practices, like daily practices, is what make us feel like that. So we try to share that with the people, even in the 2-3 hours that you have every show. You just get there and you just, this is what we brought. This is how we have to share.
It translates. It does. It translates flawlessly.
I'm so happy that we have better words every year, and you know, like every day. But I'm talking about this interview, you know, since the first time that we came here, we've been like finding more words to really explain what we want to say.
I think our expression has grown, while also the family is growing, and I don't know, just being able to share with so many people gave us more exact words to describe our feelings. You know, like now that we have these connections that feel like very tight, it's like very easy to talk about it because we're very certain, we're sure about this.
Well, it's like you were saying earlier, you know, I mean, now you have people coming up, they recognize you by face, you know, it's not just, you know, oh, you're on stage and you're Zeta, so they're like, oh shit, now I know this band. No, it's like they look at you and they go, oh shit, that's like, you know, that's fucking Danny right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's awesome, like he's crazy and he does all this crazy stuff and like he's really cool and energetic, you know, people know that about, you know, they know this about all of you guys. And so it's like, I wonder if maybe like that's because of, you know, the sense of like, you know, family that you bring, you know, that familial presence that you always have at your shows. Maybe that's why, you know.
Yesterday I was talking to a friend and we were talking about just the tour and catching up, and he goes like, I love that when I see Danny performing, I can really tell he's like that always, you know. It's like that is personality right there in every note, in the guitars and the riffs, and like you can really say, oh, this is Danny's signature expression in a way. So.
Well, it's not pretension, you know what I mean? You guys are like not just playing an instrument or like singing vocals. I mean, you're translating the emotion, you know, that you have inside the best way that you can, you know. I mean, you could have been writers, you know, you guys could have made movies, you know, you guys could have been travel documentary people, you know what I mean? These are things that you guys probably, all of these things you probably love to do, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But you found your translation through music, and it's the more perfect communication, I feel like, for you, because like it always comes out, you know. And especially most of, if not all of your music is in Spanish, but that doesn't stop people from understanding, you know. And especially that doesn't stop people from wanting to understand, from looking up the meanings of your lyrics and singing along once they, you know what's going on, you know?
That's been super beautiful, actually. We've started seeing people singing along, and it feels super great. It's like, it's also very, it's empowering to sing in your language, in your, you know, first language.
Yeah.
And see people like really getting it. It's,
you're speaking with energy.
yeah.
That's exactly what it is. You know, you're speaking with feeling, you're speaking with purpose, you know.
People tell me like, hey, I don't know Spanish, I don't know what are you saying, but I can feel it. That it's awesome.
And it's like, but like, just remember that that's what you guys bring to it, you know. That's not just like the nature of the game. I mean, plenty of people can play music in their native language, but that doesn't mean anyone's gonna want to listen to it. You know what I mean? It's like you guys are able to translate yourselves regardless of who's listening. I mean, it's not just like you playing in America. I feel like you could go to Europe, you could play in Germany to a bunch of German-speaking people, and they would still understand. You know.
I'm excited about going other places, to be honest. And we've learned so much here. It's so much to learn from DIY communities here, to be honest. It's so coming from over there, it's cool. We have a big family built up, and we figure out our ways to do shows and be together and all. But here we've learned about a lot of political and social aspects and how to be vocal about some stuff that you need to, and sometimes being down there, because we're in our home and everything's so familiar, and it's just that little bubble of friends.
Mm-hmm.
But here you have to put yourself out there every day and make like long drives and meet a lot of people, and you have to, in a way, learn to, I don't know, like show that people, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. And it's, I don't know, that we've learned a lot here.
Yeah, being so far from home and so far from whatever it was our comfort zone, so you can definitely like choose what I want to be today, so just be the best version of you every day, because now we don't have like many options,
Mm-hmm.
We're like just really aligned to make something happen, because it costs us a lot in all different ways to just to be here right now, so we appreciate every moment, every person, every meal, every show,
Yeah.
every couch, every living room, every room,
And that's exactly why everyone loves you so much. You know what I mean? You're the only band on the face of the planet that not only says thank you, but offers to do more.
Well, a lot
Every
of
time.
people, it's writing like, hey, do you want to come just cook and and hang? And so it's cool. Because that's a big part of what we are. Like you said, of course it's gonna be food when Danny's around.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like how the people now like follows the band, and we post what we do like most of the time in every city, so they know already like what are you cooking, or we post a meal, and our friend, for example, little example, and when Pierce from Soul Glow, we post a mac and cheese, and I don't know, and the last time we did it, maybe in Georgia or something, he was like, oh my God, Danny. And I was like, what's up, cuz? That's what you want the next time? Please, okay, say no more. So we had like that connection and that time for build that community like that close, in the kitchen, just sharing the meal and talking about life. And that's what we love the most, like that, to be like, to share that home feeling, that homey feeling with the people that we consider,
You made me
friends.
remember about something very sweet. Like we were in the house of Jeff. It's the singer from Machinist, and we were talking, and her little kid, very very little, started to stand up for the first time in front of him while we were talking. He's like, oh my God, oh. So it was like a super intimate,
Just amazing moment that you
Yes.
get to share with somebody.
yes. And we were all like, wow, like we're so fortunate to be here in this exact moment, just seeing this. I don't know,
I think it's interesting.
And
that you bring it up like
now that once you say that, what about when the last time we went there, it was like your 2 years anniversary of being married with his
And
partner.
we were together too.
And they called us after we left, and they were like, guys, you know that we were planning like what to do today, and then we just figured it out that we want to spend the day with you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we just came back to the house with food, and
That's because your cousins.
we did arepas and stuff like Venezuelan food, and and then after we went to the show, amazing, you know.
That's what happens when the cousins come in. You gotta hang out with them till they leave.
Yeah, the
It's
cousins.
true. And you know, I think it's interesting that you bring up these stories like this because you know that's kind of how you run your social media even. You know, your Instagram especially is just like a little photo album, a family photo album. You take pictures of your meals together.
It's a good way to put it out.
Yeah, you know, it's just memories from like just hanging out together every single day, you know, and just having a good time, you know.
It feels great to open, you know, that little door to what we really are. And we just recently filmed a video with us, like just us playing and stuff, and we never did that before, only like little bit, and some live sessions of course, but every time we try to do like a video for a song, we were like, oh, we don't want to be in it and stuff. But now it feels natural because we're showing that part, you know, like the friendship we have. That's us. It's because that's our daily thing, you know. It's like every day you woke up to being in that same spot with this same bunch of beautiful people, and so it's cool to finally open up, you know, and show it like this is who we are, you know. And I don't know, it's trying different things also.
Yeah, I think that's right there is a beautiful spot to sort of like conclude. It's a definition, I feel like, of Zeta as not only a band, a group of people, a family, you know, someone who can come in and just change an atmosphere, you know. It changes it, you know. We try to be professional, and you always say, no, that's okay. We're just hanging out today, you know, and you do that for everybody. You make everything comfortable, and you make everything really personal, and you know, that's I think that's kind of like cool that we decided to focus on that today. But you know, like usual, if you guys have anything you want to say about the band, anything you want to like plug real quick.
Yeah, I want to just say thank you to all of you, because you've really believed in us since day one, and it's great that we're friends now.
Of course, man. Like, we love you guys so much, you know. It's like, it's a treat every time you come into town, and I can't even tell you, like, when, you know, when I met Greg, and Greg was like, yeah, Zeta's coming in, you know, this day, and they're going to be playing with us in Colorado Springs. I just didn't know how to react, you know. It was like, my family's coming to town, you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
yes.
You know, I all day was just, you know, me and Natalia were just like, what are we gonna say? What are we gonna wear? Like, you know, everything's gotta be perfect, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's glad to know that you guys feel the same way, and to also know that you feel that way about everyone, every living person on the face of the planet, you know. It's like, it's a beautiful thing. So.
We're all capable, dude. We're all capable of, you know, achieve whatever we want to achieve. We just need to focus and respect. That's
And it's
it.
also very important to say that time is never like determined. Every process is very unique and personal, and it's okay if you don't feel like, I don't know, you woke up today and you're like, oh, I want to take this day to myself. It's also okay, like, because sometimes we speak so much about sharing that we make it seem like it's the only thing, but I don't know, it's part of a friendship also to understand.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
All right, cut.
Cut.